Hello students, welcome to SST College of Arts and Commerce. This is SST Edupedia. Myself Ravindra Buddhi Fadke, an assistant professor from Department of Business Economics. Today we are going to see the lecture for SY BCom semester 4. The first content or the first topic in this semester 4 is all about the role of government in an economy. In school days already we have studied what is the role of government, but here now we have to correlate the relationship of our government with our economy. So interrelationship between government and our Indian economy. So the further topic is subdivided into public finance, the principle of maximum social advantage, where we are going to have two basic laws propounded by Hugh Dalton and Musgrave, and later the correlation between efficiency, market and government. So now let's start with the very first introductory chapter of our role of government in an economy with reference to public finance. Here, usually students get confused while understanding the role of government. They might be interpret the role of government is very simple, or scope of government is very simple in terms of economy. But when it comes public finance, they every time execute a very wrong interpretation. Public finance, according to them, is something all about money or capital which they borrow from various financial institutions. But it's not like that. Public finance is when the government borrows money from common people. Strange, but students, yes, it is very true. Government borrows money from common people. How it is possible? Yes, it is possible. Here, government issues various government financial securities with the help of various financial securities such as Reserve Bank of India, commercial bank, non-banking financial companies, or etc. So with the help of these financial institutions, government issues securities and they accumulate fund for the social benefit, social welfare. Students, here you have to understand the difference between individual welfare and social welfare. Whenever an individual borrows money from any financial institution, an individual's perception or spending is for his family's benefit or his family's welfare. But when government borrows money, government wants to have social welfare, social response, because government is never concentrate any single man or single person. They want to have overall development, social development of our an economy. So now let's see what is the public finance in detail. Here it deals with expenditure and income of public authorities of the state and their mutual relation, as also with the financial administration and control. Ultimately, government requires financial administration interference to look after financial entries, financial turnover of government. Government is make plan various policies, but those policies require funds, and those funds ultimately government get it by financial authorities or by financial institution. Government every time has to prioritize those projects. Least projects will get receive funds at a later stage or at a later date, whereas in case project requires very urgent need or urgent financial aid, it will get very quick access for it. Whenever we study public finance, that time we have to understand two basic concepts thoroughly. The one is fiscal policy and one is budgetary policy. Now in case of our fiscal policy, something raising revenue through taxation and other means and deciding on the level of and pattern of public expenditure. What is the meaning of raising revenue? Raising revenue is nothing but ultimately generating money or generating income by government authorities. Government is always keen to generate money or to generate income. Government has to look after various sources from which sources government can easily make money, and after accumulation of those funds, where to spend. Because only the task is not accumulation of money but spending of money. Where to spend the money? Projects they always lined up from A sector to Z sector, so they have to have make the balance of their revenue and their expenditure. The very next is our budgetary policy. Always remember one thing, budgetary policy is more specific than fiscal policy. Why is it so? Because in budgetary policy, they have to give them proper accountability or numbers in budget, that how much money they require for their project. Accordingly, government will make the strategy, government will make their plans, and accordingly later government will release those funds as per need or as per necessity. Now what is the meaning of scope of public finance? Scope of public finance is nothing but ultimately the opportunity or the research area into public finance. Government bodies or entire government sector is so huge that we can have n number of entities where we can do lot of research studies. But basically we have to begin with the financial interference for government, because government is making various policies and programs, but those policies and programs run by financial authorities. So here the first scope is to understand the correlation between our financial authorities or institutions with the various government bodies, as well as where to spend the money. Either it is a nation's requirement, or it is a state's requirement, or it is a local body's requirement. Accordingly they have to make the priority. After scope of public finance, which are the fiscal operational areas? So under fiscal operational areas, the very first is we have the public revenue. Revenue is nothing but source of income, source of money. Public revenue, students get always confused to understand the concept of public revenue. Public revenue may be, according to them, people are earning money, people are making money is known as public revenue. Totally wrong. Public revenue is nothing but where government is spending money for public out of paid taxes is known as public revenue. Public expenditure, here also students' interpretation goes every time wrong. They feel public expenditure is something wherever people are spending money is known as public expenditure. Wrong. Public expenditure is where government spending money for people, for public on various projects, for social welfare. Try to understand, government's policies or programs or financial policies and programs are always for the social welfare or for the social benefit, not for any individual benefit. Public debt. What is the difference between loan and debt? Often we make a correlation or interpret loans and debt are same, but there is minor difference between loans and debt. In case if I borrow a money from a bank, I will definitely utilize those funds for my family's welfare. That time it will consider as loans. But in case government borrows money, government utilize those money for the society's benefit. So here the difference is all about individual benefit and the society's benefit. So whenever it comes, the individual benefit is known as loans, and whenever it comes, social benefit is known as debt. So public debt is ultimately when government borrows money from people for social welfare, because at least in India it is all about democracy. Government is we, the common man. We all are run our nation. We have to take care of our country. So we have to borrow money from various financial institution to run our government, to run our nation very smoothly. Financial administration, and then at last financial administration come. For financial administration we have the topmost superior financial institution in our country, that is Reserve Bank of India or Central Bank of India. I think you all are aware of it. Central Bank of India, which is taking care of the entire monetary policy of our country. Always remember one thing, Reserve Bank of India is always carrying or making the various policy changes related to the monetary factors, and state and central government is always making or policies or programs framed for the fiscal changes or for the state's government. Now, which are the basic fiscal functions? So under fiscal functions we have to understand allocation of resources. The most important, how to allocate the resources. The allocation of resources is one of the pivotal role of our government. How to spend money, where to spend money, in what quantity spend to money, because every state's requirement is different. Every state's requirement, every state's revenue generation is different. Accordingly they have to make the arrangement of those resources. We cannot compare each and every state's requirement will remaining the same, because sometimes some states or state governments faces some contingencies situation. That time government may release some extra funds to just colludate their bad debts. That time you cannot say so and so state received greater amount of funds and so state receive lesser. It depends upon state to state demand. Distribution, which is more or less same. Stabilization, ultimately they want to have stability or stabilize functions into our fiscal category with the help of policies and programs. So I hope you students have understood the concept of public finance thoroughly. So I once again thank you very much. Last but not least, don't forget to subscribe our channel and press the bell icon. Thank you very much.